I'm back with Fredrik Eriksson from Nordkap, the commercial real estate treasury management specialists. Fredrik, here in the UK we've entered a period of real interest rate volatility for so many reasons, but compounding that challenge for commercial real estate companies is the Bank of England switching from LIBOR to SONIA.
Yeah, going into 2022 we saw interest rates going up already back in the fall of last year. And no one could imagine that we're going to have a war and energy crisis and, coming out of the pandemic with the supply shock. So the inflation that took off because of that has forced the Bank of England to increase rates multiple times. But with the overlay and the transition from then LIBOR to SONIA, commercial real estate companies sitting in a position where they have to update these manual spreadsheets multiple times a year unless they have a system in place. And with the SONIA new calculation method, that's not really an easy feat. It's time consuming, and again, it comes down to searching for errors.
How does Nordkap's treasury management system address this challenge?
Well, it's a matter of having the calculation method for SONIA intact, in place, because a lot of the companies today struggle with setting up processes in how to calculate interest. When we had LIBOR, you knew going into a new period how much you're going to pay by the end of that period. You can't take that for granted anymore. In fact, you find out 5 days prior to payment due date how much you need to pay. Within our sleeve of modules, we have the ability to do a lot of the scenario analysis and what we call budget reporting, where we can do a lot of simulations with, we look at the forward curve of SONIA, for example, and together with that can run scenarios and see how does your interest rate costs change depending on different scenarios. It allows you to be more proactive and have better understanding of where will I be by the end of the quarter.
Of course, you're here in London as you prepare to bring your services to the UK. How does the market compare to back home, and how are you adapting your offering?
Well, it's a good question. I mean, we're looking at the UK market now, and we are initially scratching the surface. We are realizing very quickly that this is a very, very large market, and of course that's the reason we're going after it. But what we have found, though, even in the last couple of days, looking at some of those competitors, they're not really focused 100% on the commercial real estate market. They are more broad in their nature. They might not even be automated. We heard about a competitor yesterday, a fairly big one. You can enter their debt in their system, but you can actually not get the interest updated in the system. We feel that where we are right now, we're fairly nimble in that regard. So that allows us, for example, going into this pilot program, and when we find out more about the intricacies and the special needs that some of the UK market needs, we can scale up within our development teams and bring in more people and really help focusing on some of the features that are more required in the UK compared to, for example, Sweden.
Yes, so you're starting with this pilot program. Tell me more about that, and do you have a timescale for your full launch in the UK?
We have this three-phase approach here. We will bring in 3 or 4 pilots, basically to validate that our calculation methods are correct. We've, of course, checked with BOE and so forth, but we want to make sure that there are nuances between the different banks, that we get everything right. So that's the first phase with the pilot program. It allows companies to be part of, helping us and customizing a system tailored to their specific company. So they sort of create a wish list of things that they would like to see us implement and develop over time. The pilot program is estimated to run for Q1 of next year, 2023. And then we have this phase 2, sort of the second quarter. We will go into sort of a free trial and roll out a more complete solution to them, hopefully having regular paying customers in the second half of next year.
Fredrik, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Learn more at nordkap.se. Click now to learn more about the savings that Nordkap can unlock, and please subscribe for the latest international business insights from worldfinance.com.